Well, I thought you wanted to watch the video on there to make sure it was running.
Well, I am.
Good morning. Now entering the ring, we have our PV showmen. These are pre-4-H members that are showing some jersey calves, and we'll let the judge get started with these little guys.
Just leave it. Okay. So every time you restart it, you have to change the link.
Just pull it right in.
We want to move the tape up a little bit. Good morning, how are you guys doing?
I'll have them pull in first, and then you guys have to pull next. Good job, guys. Good job.
Outro ele vai dar um meio, vai ficar. Olha isso depois já tá lá no aí que ele vai ser.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give these little kids a big round of applause out here today. For sure, this is what the breed's about, and little kids and Jersey calves, I don't think there's anything cuter. I didn't really pull them in, I didn't place them at all. For sure, the boy here with a little more age and the bigger heifer, he excels just a tiny bit. I did pull him in first, but the other three, I didn't place them at all. There's no difference. They're just all great kids, and it's all about the experience and having fun and being brave and getting out here. Let's give them one more round of applause before we go.
You're going to take pictures.
In the PV class today, we had in first Russell Prince from Prynne Farms Incorporated. And then rounding out our class, we had your second and third place there from Besley Farms and RJ Farms and Weston Phoenix. Next to enter the ring, we will have our female junior cap. This is sponsored by Farmboy Productions as well. If you have a junior calf born March 1st or after March 1st, please bring your calf to the ring. We're ready to start the female junior calf class.
It might be a cute one to start today, or send it to
flowers now.
What? No, I wanted to say that's what?
Yeah, the other class is coming to speak it.
Now entering the ring is Jersey Class 1 female junior calf. Calves born on or after March 1st, 2018, and sponsored by Farmboy Productions of Guelph. And with the exhibitors with female intermediate calves, Class 2, please be preparing to bring them to ringside. Our judge today is Jack Romeo Jr. He is coming to us from Herman, New York. He is a regional dairy advisor in the Northeast United States for Cogent Breeding International. He owns about 40 to 45 head of cattle under the Purple Fever prefix. Romeo has had the honor of judging many different breed shows throughout North America. Most recently, the Melfing Shorthorn show at the World Dairy Expo in 2017. We'll also be judging the National Red and White Holstein Show at the Royal on November 8th. Thank you, Jack, for coming to the summer show for us. This class of female junior calves is sponsored by Farm Boy Productions of Guelph. Farm Boy Productions specializes in the production of ag media for farms and business. If you have any questions about that, if you'd like to get something, video or advertising done for your farm, you can speak with my nice, lovely brother that's right by the door here, and he'll be actually marshalling some of the heifers this afternoon. So if you have any questions for Farm Boy Productions, come and ask him today.
I need to know first, please. Okay. They weren't on. Here.
Did you want the other children's names or just the first one? Oh. After I got back here, I thought, I bet she wanted.
For the information of all of our exhibitors today, if you have an animal that you would like to have pictured, Patty Jones has her crew all set up in the first side of the horse barn, so you'll see them right when you leave the ring, and you don't need to bring any help. She's got the crew there ready to picture your animals.
That's busy
Ils ont les meilleurs coureurs. Regarde la barbaque. C'est la scène de premier chez nous. Wow, on va venir les deux. Il va l'exposer. Ah oui, lui, il a l'air aimé ça, c'est une vélocité qu'on a, là, juste parce qu'elle parle, c'est lui, le petit peu, il allait en allant, il était dans la voiture, mais là, il a la pause en allant. Ils ont tout le temps. Ah, puis,
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, well, he's gonna have. When so many people about him, she's like, yeah, sure,
t'es bon de chercher ça, on n'a pas besoin de faire un exceptionnel. C'est tout le temps le capitaine. On va chercher un 4500, pareil. Ça vaut 4000 le plat. Moi, c'est pour ça que ça va bien. Puis sur le nom, t'es capable de faire une crise de rapport. C'est comme t'as deux ans. Regarde, là, on va te parler, puis dans le temps, pas le plus. Puis ça en prend des nerfs.
Would all those exhibitors with intermediate calves please bring their animals to the ring? We'll be ready for them shortly, so you can get those animals from the female intermediate calves born December 1st, 2017 to February 28th, 2018.
Si ça ne me fait pas peur. Je n'ai même pas. Je n'ai même pas. Ouais, puis même si je l'ai dit, le dernier, tu sais, comme je l'ai, c'est pas ça. Peut-être qu'elle a même moi, tu t'es vu que c'est tout. Merci. On peut dans le vous allez rentrer par moi. Quand t'es aimes, quand t'es ceux qui ont réussi dans ce cas-là, puis moi. Ça, tu l'ouvres, tu l'as pas. Il y a un peu que tu peux essayer de ça. J'ai eu une idée parce que j'ai été là. Okay. Elle n'a pas vu elle aussi.
So our judge is just finishing up the female junior calf class. This is the last call for the intermediate calves to be getting to the ring. So if you have an intermediate calf, please get her to ringside right away. And would the 4-H members in this current class please step forward to be recognized? 4-H members who are leading their 4-H project in the junior calf class, please step forward. And winning this class today, we have entry number 4, Drentex Velocity Suite, exhibited by Michael and Monique Bowles. And our first 4-H is Liam Bullock, exhibiting Caliber VIP raised on stage with Caliber jerseys. Now to Jeff for his reasons on the platform.
Just an exceptional group here today. For me today, this calf starting out, she's showing me what I'm going to be looking for all day. She's feminine, she's pretty, she's youthful, she's open, she's deep, and she's walking on a beautiful set of feet and legs. She uses that advantage of her being clean and feminine and breed character about her head, her length of her neck, her cleanliness down through her thighs, to go over this big, powerful heifer we have here in second. Taking nothing away from this heifer in second. I think in the fall, she can do some damage. But for me today, needs to clean off just a little bit more and just change the way she handles her hind legs. She uses that overall body and advantage and size and scale to go over this super correct heifer we have here in third. Third over fourth, I give her advantage the way she handles her hind legs, especially as viewed from the rear. She tracks much straighter than this feminine dairy calf that I pulled up in here in fourth. Fourth over fifth, March calf versus an April calf, but just so much longer from nose to tail, so much more mass about her rib, taller at the point of shoulder. And then fifth over sixth, I give her advantage in 11th from hooks to pins, the way she handles her tail head and the way she handles her loin, taking nothing away from this feminine dairy calf we have here in sixth. Let's give them all a big round of applause. Congratulations.
Again, congratulations to the class winner, Drentex Velocity Suite for Michael and Monique Bowles. And in second place, we have Besley Austin Matthews by Besley Farms and 4-H Project for Griffin Brown. Our first 4-H went to Liam Bullock, Caliber VIP raised on stage by Caliber jerseys. And in the presentation area, we will have that first place animal, Drentex Velocity Suite, along with our sponsor, Farmerwood Productions, Bruce Sargent, presenting the award. And our Best Bred and Own was sponsored by Eastern, and our first 4-H sponsored by Farmers County Co-op in Oregon. So now entering the ring, we have the female intermediate calf class. Heifers born December 1st, 2017 to February 28th, 2018. This class is sponsored by the Durham Farmers County Co-op in Orono. And also for the last class, if you're marking your program, going from the top down, entry number 1 was 5th, entry number 2, 7th, and first 4-H Entry number 3 was 3rd, entry number 4, 1st, and Best Bred and Own for Drentex Velocity Suite. Entry number 5 was 6th, entry number 6 was 2nd for Besley Austin Matthews. Entry number 7 was 4th, entry number 8, Entry number 9 was 10th, and entry number 83 was 9th. As we are getting our intermediate calf class underway, we would ask those with the senior calf to please be getting them ready to come to ringside. So female senior calves, September 1st to November 30th, please getting those animals ready for ringside. Sponsoring the female intermediate calf class is the Durham Farmers County Co-op in Orono. The co-op has proudly serving our members and clients and are celebrating the 71st year in Durham, Northumberland, and neighboring counties. There are 2 locations in Orono and Grafton under the Ace Country and Garden banner. They are dealers of Master Feeds, Brooks Feeds, WS Feeds, as well as Homestead Organics. We are your full-service co-op, including high-quality WL alfalfas, and are your cover crop specialists. DFCC, your local trusted farm partner. Good luck to all at the show today. Ontario Jersey Shimmer Show. We would also like to thank all our sponsors. You will hear about them with each class that we go through. As well, you will see in the back of your program some additional sponsors who have made the show possible in terms of the catalog itself, which is sponsored by Darling Insurance, Peter Blodgett and Peterborough. If you enjoyed the breakfast this morning as exhibitors, that was sponsored by MF Farm Drainage of Lindsay. And all this is made possible by our sponsors. We'll continue to highlight them. If you do win a class today, we would ask you to please thank your sponsor as well. You will receive a prize. You might have seen some of them already. And with that prize comes an envelope with the address information for your sponsor. And that way you can really let them know that it is appreciated, that they're taking some of their funds to help us make this show possible and to reward you for your efforts in coming. Thank you. So this intermediate calf class is sponsored by Durham Farmers County Co-op in Orono. We would ask that the senior calves be making their way to ringside or marshalling area. And the Durham Farmers County Co-op sponsors this class, as well as the first place 4-H member in all of our classes with 4-H participants. I'd like to thank you for their support.
Does the video have to be pushed in at some point? Like the load of video?
Yeah, I was to do it in between classes.
Okay.
After each class.
Yeah.
I didn't do that the first minute though.
C'est ça que je t'ai dit. Moi, j'aime ça, ce style-là. Je t'ai dit.
This is a final call for all those exhibitors with a female senior calf. If you could please get those animals to ringside. Again, the intermediate calf class sponsored by the Durham Farmers County Co-op with locations in Durham, Northumberland, Orono and Grafton, under the Ace Country and Garden banner. Dealers of Master Feeds, Brooks Feeds, WS Feeds, and Homestead Organics. Full service co-op, including high quality WL alfalfas, and they are crop cover specialists. DFCC, your local trusted farm partner. Good luck to all at the show. And thank you to the co-op for sponsoring this class, and also sponsoring the first 4-H in all the 4-H classes. In this intermediate calf class, would all the 4-H members that are exhibiting their 4-H project please take a few steps forward. And congratulations to class winner Drentex Getaway Bella, exhibited by Drentex Jerseys and Non-and-Dale Farms Incorporated. And in second place to Holly Lane Viral Shania, exhibited by 4-H member Danny Karn. And this is one of the annual meeting, I believe the top seller that you see right here. So congratulations to Danny on that, and her farm on that purchase.
What an incredible class. Right from top to bottom, just solid, solid. And if this tells you what the Jersey business is like in Canada, then we're sure have a huge future. Two really different kind of calves here for me today. I switched them as they got in line. For me today, the calf in first excels in that cleanliness over the calf in second, especially about her hock region, down through her thighs, down through her neck. She's also naturally harder about her top, especially when standing in line. But take nothing away from this second calf. What an impressive, big, powerful, massive calf. I just want to clean her up a tiny bit to get her over this feminine, beautiful, fancy calf we have here in first. Second over third, she uses that overall mass, that substance, that power, that spring to her rib over this calf that I moved up here a couple times in third. A long body, beautiful stylish calf walking on a beautiful set of feet and legs. Third over four, she uses that advantage in overall length from nose to tail. Just more calf over this pretty sweet cut January calf. Here we have it fourth. Fourth over fifth, another January calf. Just a little bit cleaner down through her thighs, a little bit more feminine about her head and neck. And fifth over sixth, just handling her hind legs just a little nicer. Taking nothing away from this calf we have here in sixth. Big long calf. I just want to see her handle her legs just a little nicer today. Let's give these guys a round of applause. Just an incredible class.
We need to move the table up, even if we just angle it. This is okay, man.
Congratulations again to the class winner, Drentex Getaway Bella, exhibited by Drentex Jerseys and Nonnadale Farms Incorporated. And that is also your best bred and owned of the class. In second place, had Holly Lane Viral Shania, exhibited by Danny Karn, and also her first 4-H placed project. And we would ask all our first and second 4-H members to be returning when we have the champion 4-H class. Our second 4-H in this class went to Megan McKinnon with Avonlea Kylie's Hot Shot. Next, entering the ring, we have the female senior calf, born September 1st to November 30th. This class is by International Stock. Exhibiting their calves and copying the class.
Just make sure, you might want to just plug your headset in so you hear the, oh wait, that's right. Make sure that it's just make sure that what you're hearing is that's good audio for the others not running in the background.
In the presentation area now is our first place 4-H member from this class, Holly Lane Viral Shania, exhibited by Danny Karn, and that is a top seller from the Pot of Gold sale that we had in March. Congratulations to Danny.
Probably zoom in a bit more.
For those of you marking your programs, the
Right, so people can see the animals as they go by and
class,
try to be on the more of a direct
entry number
angle to
10
them,
was 4th,
rather than be on,
entry number 11 was
You know
5th,
rather than be in that one.
entry
Yeah.
number 12 was 16th,
If you're more of a
entry 13
flat-sided
was
angle for them,
12th,
I think it's
entry 14 was 13th, entry number 15 was 2nd, Holly Lane Viral Shania, and first 4-H for Danny Karn. Entry number 16 was 9th, entry number 17, 10th, entry number 18 was first and best bred and owned for Drentex Getaway Bella, exhibited by Drentex Farm. Entry 19 was 7th. Over the page, entry 20 was 3rd, entry 21, 11th, and second 4-H for Megan McKinnon. Entry number 22 was 8th, entry 23, 15th, 24 was 6th, and 31 was 14th. And in the ring now, we have the female senior calf class born September 1st to November 30th. And it is sponsored by International Stock Food in Centralia.
I'll stop. I'll take a break.
We have 20 entries in this class of female senior calves. An excellent class. Looks like it's going to work out to be. And we would like to ask the female summer yearlings to please be thinking about getting to ringside. Currently on the female senior calf class, sponsored by International Stock Food.
Have they had fire stuff going on again? I haven't heard anything up there. They're Northern Ontario, like Algonquin and stuff, are getting bad. It sounds like it's here.
Yeah, I don't think
I haven't heard of it.
And the judge for our Jersey show today is Jack LeMayo. He is a regional dairy advisor in the Northeast United States for Cogent Breeding International. He owns approximately 40 to 45 head of cattle under the Purple Fever prefix. LeMayo has had the honor of judging many different breeding shows throughout North America, most recently the Milking Shorthorn Show at World Dairy Expo 2017. Jack will also be judging the National Red and White Holstein Show on November 8th this year at the Royal. Thank you and welcome to our judge, Jack LeMayo Jr. of Herman, New York. And also a thank you to his ringmen out keeping things organized today. Thank you to Colin Leach for helping him out in the ring. For those of you who enjoyed the breakfast for exhibitors today, that was sponsored by MF Farm Drainage. They are a locally owned and operated company providing all of your agricultural drainage needs. They combine expertise and experience with industry-leading equipment. Give them a call. Their number is right in the back of your program on the additional sponsor list. So thank you to MF Farm Drainage for making sure everyone had a good breakfast this morning. And also this afternoon at about 3 p.m. we will be having our exhibitor and all of you here watching, we will be having lunch, the post-show social. That's put on by the Kawartha Jersey Club family and friends, and it will be happening at the end of the barn here. So we'll see you at 3 o'clock for lunch. As our large female senior calf class is in the ring, we would ask that now the female summer yearlings please be making their way to the side. So they'll be ready for you shortly here. Please bring your hands.
Hey man, how are you? Good, good, good.
Oh, Frank. How are you?
This is your final call for bringing those yearlings to the ring. And with the current class, would anyone leading a 4-H project, so leading their 4-H animal, please take a few steps forward today. Congratulations to our class winner, Jos-Claude Victorious Pixar, Prime Farms Incorporated, and first 4-H for Russell, not first 4-H. In second place we have Besley Tequila Ghost, Besley Farms Limited. Our first place 4-H actually goes to Madison Diamond with Paintside Tequila and Birds, your third place calf today, and we'll let Jeff give his reasons for this class.
Again, a tremendous group. Maybe one of the tougher classes I've judged in a while, and you could switch these a couple different ways, but when they get in line and stop, this calf is massive rib structure. She's wide pinned, she's long, she's feminine, she's deep. She doesn't always handle her loin just perfect, but it's a Jersey calf. But for me today, when she gets in line, she just excels in that pop to that spring to that rib, especially on the top of her rib structure. And the width to her pins over this correct young October calf here in second, in a close placing. Second over third, she has that advantage in the way she handles herself and up through the front end, the way she tracks on her front legs, the way her crops and her shoulders blend smoothly into her rib structure. Over this calf in third that's grown on me as the class went on. A really good calf in line. In line, she handles herself third over fourth. I prefer the set to the leg over this big, powerful calf we have there in fourth. You love this calf in fourth. Just want to change. It's a little bit the illusion of her leg more. She has a little bit of bone in her hop, but I want to change that over the calf here in fifth. Calf in fifth is a calf that I pulled out first, but as she gets in line, she settles. She's not comfortable on her top, especially when she's out here now. She's a little bit uneasy in the way she handles her top, and when she gets in line, she just doesn't stand there comfortable and smooth like these other calves. But let's give these guys a big round of applause.
Congratulations again to our class winner for the female senior calf, Jos-Claude Victorious Pixar for Prime Farms Incorporated. And then in second place we had Besley Tequila Ghost, Besley Farms Limited. And our first 4-H was the third place calf, Paintside Tequila and Curds for Madison Diamond. Thank you again to our sponsor, International Stock Foods. If someone is available to be part of the picture, that screen looks like that's happening. So thank thank you to them for sponsoring the winner of this class. Also, Best Spread and Own, sponsored by East. A little smaller than our, not too much, but just a reminder for the junior yearlings to also be getting ready for ringside after. So currently in the ring, we have the female summer yearling class, sponsored by Bob Mark New Holland of Lindsay. Bob Mark New Holland is a multi-line agriculture and construction equipment dealership serving central and eastern Ontario. We carry a full line of equipment, both big and small, to serve the wide variety of operations that exist in our local communities. We are proud to sponsor the 2018 Summer Show and wish all the participants the best. Please visit one of our locations in Lindsay, Sunderland, or Campbellford to find out more. we're currently underway with our female senior summer yearling class. 18 entrants in this class today. And going back to our large female senior calf class, for those of you marking your programs, starting from the top, entry number 25 was second for Besley Tequila Ghost, Besley Farms Limited. Entry number 26 was 10th. Number 27 was 20th. Number 28 was 13th. Number 29 was 7th. Number 30 was 14th. Number 32 was 17. Number 33 was 8. Number 34, 16. Number 35 was first, and class winner for Joss Claude Victorious Pixar, Prime Farms Incorporated, and also Best Friend Known. Number 36 was 15th. Number 37 was 12th. 38 was 5th. 39 was 4th. 40 was 3rd. 41 was 11th. And going back to that 3rd place, it was your first 4-H for Madison Diamond. And second 4-H, sorry, back on the previous page, was number 33, Cody Armstrong. So continuing from there again, 41 was 11th, 42, 19th, 43, 18th, 44 was 9th, and number 163 was 6th.
You need to crop. That's the problem. Because if you're not close enough, you need to crop pictures or whatever. And unless I'm down here at the end when they come in and getting them, they're too, like I have to, I'm either too far away or I'm getting too
A reminder to those with a junior yearling to please be getting those animals to ringside. Currently working on our summer yearling class, sponsored by Bob Mark New Holland of Lindsay. And if there's a representative of Bob Mark here and able to present in the presentation area, we'll be ready for you at the end of this class.
Stop right there.
John, since this was the last one,
It's used now because I know you were reading.
Just
Go ahead.
You made them this morning. Now it's all done. Let me see it. I have to go cry.
That was taken.
Dude.
Would all those members that are leading the 4-H project in this class please take a few steps forward? And congratulations to our class winner, South Mountain Premier Sophie, exhibited by Clark Valley. And second place, we have Maker Gunman Addict, shown by Maker Farms Incorporated. And as the judge gives his reasons on the class, if everyone could just stay put till we get all the recordings, that would be great.
Another outstanding class from top to bottom. This heifer excels to the top for us today pretty handily. She's got that balance and that style, that femininity, that dariness, a beautiful head, neck, and breed character. Being critical, I want to change the set to her leg a tiny bit, but she really easily handles this class today. She uses that overall power and mass and length from nose to tail to go over the square calf that I moved here in a second. When they're in line, this calf in second's a natural second. She's so much power and spring to the top of her rear rib and forerib. She's wider about her pins. She's deeper. She's cleaner than this big long calf we have here in third. Third over fourth in close placing. I prefer the sloper looks the pins of the calf in third over calf in fourth. The way her tail head setting sits down in between her pins. And also she's just a little bit cleaner down through her thighs than this calf in fourth. Fourth over fifth, a cleaner cut calf, cleaner about her head and neck, cleaner down through her thighs, cleaner about her pins than this big, powerful, massive calf we have here in fifth. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Congratulations again to our class winner, South Mountain Premier Sophie, exhibited by and best bred and owned for Clark Valley Farms. Second place was Maker Gun Addict, Maker Farms. And we would ask that if Bob Mark representative is available, we will have them in the presentation area now to present this award. Best bred and owned, also sponsored by Eastgen. And our first place 4-H was entry number 46. Second place 4-H entry number 45. Virgil Gold Caitlin, shown by Ben. Just one update for the Best Bred and Owned Award. It's actually going to go today to your second place entry for Maker Gunman Addict. So that's your first bred and owned today, as your winner in the class has just been purchased by Rivendell Farms. So that's just one update to make there. And we'll get you the results from the class in a few minutes. And now entering the ring, we have our female junior yearling class, and this one is sponsored by Floridale Female. Following this class, our female junior yearlings, we will have our 4-H champion class. So would all those members that placed first and second 4-H in the previous class, please be getting their animals ready to come back to ringside. So that's the 4-H champion class, which will follow our current class of junior yearlings. So our summer yearling class is completed. Our junior yearling class is sponsored by Floridale Feed Mill. Floridale Feed Mill Limited has always been committed to offering customers the finest in feeds and service. As a full-service feed supplier to the livestock and poultry industries for 56 years, they offer a wide array of feed manufacturing capabilities. Floridale Feed Mill has assembled an enthusiastic team of people to serve their customers. From office to sales and nutrition, to production, to trucking, to management, their people are friendly, knowledgeable, and professional. They continue to invest in new technologies and equipment required of a modern, progressive feed manufacturer, but it is the experience and talents of their people that make it all work for you. Visit their website at www.ffmltd.com. So that's Floridale Feed Mills, if you just get the first letter from all those, ffmlimited.com. And if there's a representative here, we will be looking for you in the presentation area at the completion of this class. For those of you that are completing your programs, we'll give you the results in a moment here. I would also ask that we please have the 4-H champions coming to ringside after the conclusion of this senior yearling class. Your summer yearling results, reading from the top of the program. Number 45 was 9th and 2nd 4-H for Ben Hoovers. Number 46 was 8th and 1st 4-H for Clarissa McCallum. 47 was 14th, 48, 18th, 49 was 4th, 50 was 2nd, Maker Gunman Attic from Maker Farms, first been owned as well. Entry 52 was 10th, entry 53 was 5th, 55, 3rd, 56 was your class winner for South Mountain Premier Sophie, Clark Valley Farms exhibited, recently purchased now by Rivendell. Entry 57 was 11, 58 was 15, 59 was 6, 60 was 17, 61, 13, 62 was 12, 63, 16, 64 was 7. And currently in the ring we have our junior yearling class, and it's sponsored by Floridale Feed Mill Limited. Congratulations to the class winner, Besley Velocity Lion, exhibited by Besley Farms and Kingsdale Jerseys. And in second place, Drentex Gizmos Galaxy, exhibited by Sybil Fisher and Taylor Vandermeulen, and first 4-H for Taylor Vandermeulen. We also have our 4-H members step a little bit forward. But in second place for 4-H, we have Melissa Sargent. Now to the judge for his reasons on the class.
Again, a tremendous class. For me today, this heifer handles the class. She's got that overall length from nose to tail. She's taller at the point of shoulder. She's longer from nose to tail. She's longer, more extension about her head and neck than the calf we have here in second. She's a little bit, just gives me a little bit more overall style as viewed from the side as this big powerful calf we have here in second. I will grant the calf in second walking a little nicer on her hind legs than the calf in first, but that overall length and style, just a beautiful calf to start the class. Second over third, she uses that advantage and femininity. The way she handles herself on her hind legs, she's cleaner all the way through than this big, powerful, massive calf we have here in third. I moved the calf up in third a little bit. She's in line, she's so big, she's so massive. She handles herself over these two feminine calves we have coming down the line. But I'd like to change her hind legs to get her any higher. Third over four, just overall mass and power. Just more calf all the way through. And this cute, pretty, stylish calf we have here in fourth. And fourth over fifth in close placing. Just a little bit longer all the way through. I think you could swap these calves. They're kind of a pair. Now let's give these guys a big round of applause.
Congratulations again to our winner of the summer yearling class, junior yearling class. That was Besley Velocity Lion, also best bred known for Besley Farms with Kingsdale jerseys. And second place, we have Drentex Gizmo's Galaxy, exhibited by Sybil Fisher and Taylor Vandermeulen, and also first 4-H for Taylor. Second 4-H was our entry number 68, Melissa Sargent. And now, entering the ring, we have our 4-H champion. And the sponsor again for the previous class was Foradell Seed Mill Limited. We're taking a photo of our winner in the presentation area now, with Breastbred and Owen, sponsored by Eastern. Coming into our class here, we have our first place junior calf, exhibited by Liam Bullock.
There, that's good. Yep.
Our first 4-H. In the intermediate calf class, we have Danny Karn and Megan McKinnon. In the senior calf class, there was a correction. First place 4-H. Still accurate as Madison Diamond. Our second place was actually entry number 29, Lauren Brownson. And in the summer yearling class, we've had our first place with 4-H Clarissa McCallum, second Ben Hoogers entering the ring. And in our previously completed junior yearling class, the first 4-H was Taylor Vandermeulen, and second went Melissa Sargent. So this 4-H champion class that we are having in the ring now is sponsored by Eastern and Guelph, as well as Preserve being sponsored by Avonlea Genetics.
behind the corner here, and then I got room to pull my head. Maybe for junior champion and then line back. While I'm lining these up, let's give these juniors a big round of applause out here. Just a tremendous group, and for a 4-H group, and for me to pull out 5 heifers, and taking nothing away from these winners, but 5 exceptional heifers in their own right. As you can see, you know, I like them clean and dairy and walking on a good set of feet and legs. They don't have to be the biggest, but I want them the prettiest. So I'm going to go out, I'm going to make my junior champion, my reserve, and my honorable mention. And let's give them all a round of applause when I get done. For me today, Chipola Junior Illinois. Just so much mass, so clean, so hard on her top. Just naturally more clean, naturally more level in this beautiful December calf. She'll pull her out. Just a little bit more mass all the way through, top of that rear rib, taking nothing away from this stylish December calf. Just want to clean her up a little bit to get her over the junior one. That'll be followed by the beautiful September. Just want to change her crops just a tiny bit, just the way she handles herself, just a little bit in her shoulder to get over this December calf. Let's give them a round of applause. Congratulations.
Congratulations to the winner of our 4-H champion class. That's going to Taylor Vandermeulen, exhibiting Drentex Gizmos Galaxy.
Congratulations, Taylor. Thank you.
And that Grand Champion Award is sponsored by EastGen. Sorry, Grand 4-H Champion. Our Reserve Champion 4-H goes to Danny Karn, exhibiting Holly Lane Viral Shania. And her award is sponsored by Avonlea Genetics. And our honorable mention was entry 40 for Madison Diamond. And she is exhibiting Paintside Tequila and Curds. While we're presenting this award in the area, could we please have all of our intermediate yearlings to ringside? We're ready for you here. So those calves, those exhibitors that have intermediate yearlings, please have them to ringside right away.
That's for the holder. Okay, stay there, snuggle bugger. Yep, we're good. Okay. Congratulations, guys.
So congratulations to all of our 4-H participants this morning, with Taylor receiving a halter courtesy of Eastchen, and Danny receiving some show supplies courtesy of Avonlea Genetics. Thank you again to the Durham Farmer County Co-op, who sponsored the first place 4-H and gave some show supplies to that winner in all of our classes. And entering the ring shortly, we will be having the female intermediate yearlings, and this class is sponsored by Evergreen Farm and Garden in Orono. For the information of both participants, which are visitors, we will be having a senior yearling class after this. And then our nephew class will be happening, some senior will be happening in the yours. Plan to do that towards the better classes. And a courtesy reminder or notification for all our viewers out there that there is some ice cream available now. So anyone who's getting a little too hot, the Kawartha Lakes 4-H Dairy Club is scooping ice cream. They're just over in the corner of the show ring there. You can probably see them. They are charging $2.50 a cup to raise funds for their dairy club. And the flavors available are Moose Tracks, strawberry, and salty caramel truffle. So be sure to stop by there. And our sponsor for this intermediate yearling class is Evergreen Farm and Garden in Orono. Evergreen Farm and Garden was established in 1989. It's a family-owned John Deere, Stihl, Honda, Western, and GDHL equipment dealership. The company is based in the agricultural community of Orono and serves primarily Durham, Northumberland, Peterborough, and Victoria counties. The goal at Evergreen is to serve our customers to the best of our ability and their highest expectations. We offer a full line of John Deere agricultural, lawn and garden, and commercial, cutting, and grounds care equipment, as well as a great selection of lights, gel lights, construction equipment. We sell and service Western snow handling products, and our selection of Stihl, handheld, and Honda-powered equipment rounds out the lineup, providing our customers with a one-stop shopping opportunity. Our service doesn't stop there. Evergreen's parts and service departments will help you with any needs you may have for your John Deere, Stihl, Honda, Western, or GDHL equipment. We will also do our best to assist you with other brand products as well. Evergreen Farm and Garden is located on Taunton Road, 2 kilometers west of Highway 115 near Orono. Drop in and visit our showroom or check out the used inventory in the yard or on our website at www.teamevergreen.com. We also offer after-hours parts availability for those times when breakdowns cost too much to wait until the next business day, and an 800 toll-free number for customers who are calling long distance. Evergreen Farm and Garden Limited in Orono would like to congratulate all participants here today and wish everyone the best of luck. And would the representative for Evergreen, when we are completing this class, please come to the presentation area to be part of the photos. And if we could also have our senior yearlings coming to ringside, that will be our next class, so senior yearlings. And again, the milking summer yearlings are going to wait until after champion and herd. So this is the last call for our senior yearlings coming to the ring. Please have those animals at ringside. Again, after the senior yearling class, we will be going on to our champion and junior herd classes. Then, if possible, we will be having a break, and the milking classes will start at 12:30, and that will start with the milking yearlings. So, next class in the ring is our senior yearlings. And then our milking yearlings will be starting at 12:30 after we have a short break. Congratulations to the winner of this class, entry number 84, Hickory Acres Crash Holton, exhibited by Sybil Fisher and Jack Hanford and Avonlea Genetics. Second place goes to Willow Creek Invigorate Design, exhibited by Laurent Lambert and John Weaver.
Yeah. Not a big class, but a really strong class. We got 3 heifers here that sort themselves to the top for me. They're 3 really different kind of heifers. But when you get this heifer in line, she's just showing me that expansion to her rib structure. She's also, I prefer the way she handles herself on her hind legs, especially standing in line over this heifer we have here in second. She's a little cleaner all the way through than the heifer in second. The heifer in second over the heifer in third. Granted, the heifer in third is a February heifer, just so much longer from nose to tail, so much more extension about her neck. And I also prefer the way she has a ridge bone through her loin structure and just a little cleaner at times than this heifer we have here in third. Taking nothing away from this February heifer. You love her, she's stylish, but she just needs to be longer for me from nose to tail. I know she's younger, but I'd like to see her a little bit longer to get over the 2 heifers we have here in the class. Third over 4, she's at advantage. She's cleaner about her shoulder, cleaner about her head and neck, cleaner down through her thighs. Excuse me, a little bit more open through her rib structure than the heifer we have here in fourth. Fourth over 5th, she's at advantage in cleanliness down through her thighs, over her pins, and this big, powerful heifer we have here in 5th. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Congratulations again to our class winner, entry number 84, Hickory Acres Crash Holton, exhibited by Sybil Fisher, Jack Hanford, and Avonlea Genetics. Second place was entry 82, Willow Creek Invigorate Design, exhibited by Laurent Lambert and John Weaver. And our third place was entry number 81, Drentex Premier Splenda, Michael and Monique Bowles, and that is also your best bred and owned for this class.
Or do you want it from here?
And in the presentation area, we will have our class winner, and we'd ask that our Evergreen representative be there to present the award. And thank you again to Evergreen Farm and Garden of Orono for sponsoring this class.
I'm almost done typing, but I have not downloaded the time.
Okay, I'll download that right now.
For those of you not in your programs, we'll get the results. First, the female intermediate class here. Reading from the top of the program, number 81 was third, 82 was second, 84 was first, 85 was fifth, 86 was fourth, 87 was sixth, and 88 was seventh. And then if we go back in the program to our junior yearling, we'll give you those results. Starting from the top of your program, number 65 was 8th, 66 was 12th, 67 was 5th, 68 was 4th, 70 was 6th, 72 was 9th, 73 was 10th, 74 13th, 75 14th, 76 was 2nd, sorry. Going to pause there for a moment, just bear with me. So to pick up there, we're going to keep with the junior yearlings. So starting at, let's go for 73, was 10. 74 was 11. 75, 13. 76, 14. 77 was 2nd place for Entex Gizmos Galaxy and first 4-H for Taylor Vandermeulen. 78 was 7th. 79 was 1st. And 80 was 3rd. And that 79 first place for Besley Velocity Lion was also your best runner-up. And as our senior yearling class is going on here, we would ask that all of our junior champion participants, first and second place from all the previous classes, please be coming to ringside. We're ready for you very shortly. So that's first and second place from all the previous class coming back for junior champion at this time. Congratulations to the winner of our senior yearling class. Entry number 89, Edgley Gentry Sharon, exhibited by Joel Begg. And that will be best for anyone as well. And our second place going to Marlo Tequila Volca, exhibited by Laurent Lambert and John Luker, entry 93.
Not a big class, but in these jerseys, lots of them are fresh now. But this heifer excels to the top. She's a November heifer. She fits a pattern that I've liked all day. She's got that balance, that style, that femininity, that combination between dairy and strength. She uses that femininity, that balancing, the blending of parts to go over this big, powerful heifer we have here in second. Second, I'll go over third in a close placing. I prefer to set to the hind legs, the way she handles the hind legs over the heifer we have here in third. You love this heifer in third, just want to change the set to her leg a little bit to get her any higher. Third over four, she uses that advantage and hardness of top, that advantage, just femininity. This big heifer here, she's sure not her day. She needs a cab and get herself straightened around, and she could do some damage later. Let's give these guys a big round of applause. Congratulations.
Congratulations again to our class winner, Edgley Gentry Sharon, exhibited by Joel Begg. also best bread and owned. And our second place,
Where's Joey? Where's Joey?
Weaver. And if there's any representatives of Pearl Ridge Seeds, Mount Elgin, or Donner Horsley Insurance Brokers, we have you in the presentation area for the awards. Third, 93, 94 was fourth. Next under the ring, we have our junior class. So we had our first and second place in our lower class. Those are the under the ring.
There's some in the back of the park.
After our junior champion class, we will be having our junior herd, so those can be getting ready to come to ringside as well. And the class that's coming up next year will be our junior champion. And that is sponsored by Grand Valley Fortifiers for our champion, and by Frank Stinger for our reserve.
You'd be doing that all day.
Yeah, well, somebody would have to be. That's a full-time job. Are you going to download those now? Or no? You did, okay. Is that one of them outside?
I just put the other one on.
Not bad. No, it's actually really nice. Well, out in parts of the ring, it's not very nice. It's hot, but many places the breeze is good. It's not bad. It's supposed to rain.
In our junior champion class now, we have all our first and second place participants from all the previous classes. From our junior calf, that was Drentech's Velocity Sweet, and second place went to Besley Austin Matthews. In our intermediate class, we had first place going to Drentech's Getaway Bella, and second to Holly Lane Viral Shania. In our senior calf class, we had our first place being Josco Victorious Pixar, and second going to Besley Tequila Ghost. In our senior yearling class, summer yearling class, we had South Mountain Millionaire Sophie, and in second place, Acre Gunman Addict. In our junior yearling class, our first place went to Besley Velocity Lion, and second to Drentech's Gizmos Galaxy. In our intermediate class, intermediate yearlings, the first place went to Hickory Acres Crash Colton, and second to Willow Creek Invigorate Design. And in our senior yearling class that just completed, first place was Edgley Gentry Sharon, and second to Marlowe Tequila Volca. And again, this junior champion class is sponsored by Grand Valley Fortifiers of Cambridge, and Reserve Champion sponsored by Frank Stinger of Enniskillen. We also have 5 junior champion jackpots that are donated by Select Sires and will be selected from the entrants in this junior champion class. If there's anyone present from those sponsors I just mentioned, we would have you come to the photo area at the completion of our junior champion here. So if anyone from Select Sires is available to present the jackpots, and also if Grand Valley Fortifiers and Frank Stinger could make their way to the presentation area. Thank you.
Let's give these guys a big round of applause. Taking nothing away from these ones to my left, and I did something that I don't do very often. I pulled out 6 heifers. And I did it for a reason. I did it because that's the quality of this show. from top to bottom, every class, every heifer. They're all quality. It's always a great honor to judge this heifer show. I've been here many times and watched it, and now I'm out here in the middle, and it's my decision today. I'm going to go out, make my junior champion, my reserve, and my honorable mention. Please give them a big round of applause when I'm set up. Let's give one more round of applause. That's a good group. For me today, the summer yearling never makes a bad step. She's hard over the top. She's balanced, she's femininity, she's style. She's just what we're looking for today. Change her hind legs a tiny bit if you want to be really critical, but she's got all the rest. She's followed by the junior yearling, that same kind of pattern, that long, feminine, stylish heifer. And then the November senior yearling, a young senior yearling, but just no faults. For her to be that feminine and that dairy and that much power at this stage of the game, she's a beautiful heifer. Taking nothing away from these other ones. Let's give these guys one more round of applause. Congratulations.
Congratulations to our junior champion, entry number 56 for South Mountain Premier Soapy, and that was exhibited by Clark Valley. Our reserve champion was Besley Velocity Lion, entry number 79, exhibited by Besley Farms and Kingsdale Jerseys. And our honorable mention went to entry number 89, Edgley Gentry Sharon, exhibited by Joel Bay. If we can have those winners in the presentation area, they will be presented their awards by our sponsors for champion Grand Valley Fortifiers and for reserve Frank Stinger and Phil.
Do that for a
You can
minute.
take it off. We'll get it in there.
And then we can put on the ticker that will be back. But we'll wait until the
And for our jackpots, we can have the representatives of the following animals come back to the ringside for a photo. The jackpot winners were number 82, Will Green and David Design. Number 35, Jurassic World, the Victoria's Pixar. Number 50, Governor Adams. Number 77, Franchise Baseball Galaxy. And number 25, Tequila. For those jackpots, are sponsored by someone available to the release. Number 82, 35, 50, 77, and 25 were our jackpot winners today. And next class to enter will be our junior herd. It looks like we have 7 or 8 junior herds coming in today. And this class is sponsored by TD Canada Trust of Canada, and TD has also provided us today with ringside help. They're helping us keep the show moving today.
Then we can put it back on. Is it still on floating?
I'm brave enough to tell her to come back to me.
What's that? And then there's the troublemaker. Yeah, pretty good, really.
So the Select Sires jackpots will be presented in a photo after this junior class. Select Sire Generations is a progressive Canadian company providing products, services, and genetics to passionate Canadian cattle breeders, producing consistent results. Select Sires Generations is an industry leader in bringing world-class genetics along with programs, services, and reproductive management solutions to dairy and meat producers. Through our commitment to the highest quality products and the best trained professional sales and service staff, Select Sires Generations has become your trusted source in the breeding industry. With strong roots in the farming community, we continue to listen to the needs and desires of our customers to produce innovative solutions and products. We look forward to assisting all of your needs. Your success is our passion. Again, thank you to Select Sires Generation, who provides a jackpot prize to 5 entrants in that junior champion class. So we would like to ask those entrants to come back to the ring when this class completes.
What time do you start?
Thank you. Order after.
Good afternoon, Lexus.
Maybe the best class of the day, and a class that exhibitors should be the proudest of, to breed 3 heifers that are all this quality and this quality of a show. Whether you're first or last, it's quite an honor. First over second, extremely close placing. Just a little uniformity. I like all 3 calves a tiny bit better than the second. Excuse me, just a little bit more uniform group as far as their rib structure and the way they handle themselves and the way they look. They'll be over the second place group because of them reasons. Second over third, second's anchored by a reserve junior champion, and she sure anchors the group, and 3 stylish heifers, but taking nothing away from that group in third. 3 peas in a pod, and they use that equivalent peas in a pod group to get over the group in fourth. Fourth over fifth, just a little bit more feminine, open in their rib structure. And fifth over sixth, just a little more uniformity. Let's give these guys a round of applause.
Congratulations to our winning junior heart for Gentex jerseys. Thank you again to the sponsor of the junior herd class, that's TD Canada Trust, Campbellford. We have Paula here today helping us keep all the picture area organized and getting everyone, getting the pictures and awards to them. So we'll have them in the presentation.
I'm with Drentex, right? This is Drentex. Yeah, we didn't show it.
Congrats.
Thank you.
So the results for the junior herd class. Third place was FX Jersey. Second, Leslie. Third place, Heifers jerseys. Fourth, Askelin, Timothy and Sargent. Fifth, RJ Jones, Ontario. And sixth, Emily Anderson and Martha jerseys. We will now take a short break. The classes will continue at 12:30.
I just added